All right. So I did the record. All right. So I'm here. So here's what I've been doing lately for swings, and this is I've been doing really good with the swings, and we usually would now. Okay, you see right here. You see the Starbucks. This is the major resistance right here. This 100 mark right here. See how it touched it back in 2019. I'm on the weekly.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if it beats this right here, that bad boy is going to jump. That's the only resistance right now that I see that Starbucks has right now. So if it passes this by the end of the day, and if I'm just basically going to watch it, if it passes this particular line, and matter of fact, let me mark it real quick to just know too, just in case
It's
those.
$100, right?
Yep, about a $9,900. So if it surpasses this by later on today, I'm staying. I'm staying in. If not, if it goes back down to like 98, 99 and so forth, then yeah, we'll cash out. But right now, if this bad boy breaks it, yeah, look for about 100, 100 and probably 106 or 107 next week. All right. But let's go back to how I find these particular scans. There's two ways that I'm looking at that I do right now. Okay. I'm looking at the Scany. All right. Let me clear this. And what I simply do, I just go to the optionable. All right. And I look at CCI buy trigger or sell trigger if you want to go long or if you want to go short. All right. I click on that and these pop up. Okay. I just look at the ones that I've traded before. I don't look at anything else that I don't like. SPT, SO. I never traded before. SAV, I don't never traded before. So I look at the ones that I've traded before, like Roku, Shop, SPY, SQ, TGT, and so forth, right? So let's go to Shop because I like Shop. Roku is just bad. So let's go to Shop right now. So it's saying right now, in the last 30 days, Shop has moved 40%. 40%. So we missed this bad boy. So let's go to Shop and see what Shop is talking about. So the first thing I do, of course, I go to the weekly. I see what the weekly is talking about. All right. Of course, is definitely way oversold. These particular levels right here has been tested and has been bouncing up to the upside. Okay. RSI, same thing. RSI is a little bit high right now on the weekly. So I just want to watch that. And also the MACD. These are the only ones I look for. And also my EMA cross. And as right now, as you can see, it's about to cross. All right. Then I go to my daily, see what's going on with my daily. Daily, the same thing. It's going up. It's a little bit overbought right now, but yet it's still going up. Now, the only thing I see with Shop, I probably wouldn't go into Shop yet until I see it break this particular level here. Okay, that's the 39.88 range. All right. And then the only thing I do now, go back to my hourly and see what my hourly looks like. Again, it's way oversold, but it probably could be a momentum play where it's really cheap right now from Shop. Shop used to be what, two? What Shop used to be? Yeah, Shop used to be up there. Yeah, about one set. Shop used to be about 176 per share, but see how low it is. So even if you look at this monthly, you see how this monthly is curving up too. You see how the RSI is curving up too, and you see how the MACD is curving up too. So this could be a long swing as far as a 30 or 60-day swing right here. All right. So even just to check it out, everybody go to their charts, go to their options, and let's see what they're talking about. So if I go to my options, and if I type in, so again, when I'm looking at the monthly is looking good. There's not a lot of resistance on the monthly, so I'm liking that. So if I would do the only major resistance I see on it, it's around the $50 range right here. So I would look at Shop, and I would look at probably a December 2nd too. So if I go to a December 2nd Shop, and I look at the $50 on the $50 mark, I see the highest open interest is the $44 one. And that one is only $95. Okay. So right there, that one could be a nice, matter of fact, let's do this. Put this on your paper trade. Shop $44. Let's do this right now. Shop $44, and we're going to basically follow it and see what's going on. So shop.
What expiration?
December 2nd. December 2nd, 44. And look at it. It moved $3 already. Now it's 98. Just like that, in 2 seconds, it moved already. So we're definitely going to watch that. All right. So basically, I just look at the momentum. I just basically look at the charge. Again, I love the levels. I love certain indicators, but me primarily, I look at levels. I look at what the stock is telling me. Okay, I just look at the stock was telling me right now it's way oversold, sold, and it wants to move up. Shopify definitely is a good company. Millions of people are still using Shopify for their websites and everything like that. So I would definitely keep that in play, keep that in mind. Okay, that's that. Let's look at another one. SPY SQ. I love SQ. SQ moves fast. So let's see what SQ is talking about. SQ, same boat. Look at the RSI. Double bottom, triple bottom, actually. And it's planning to move up. All right. MACD, same thing. It's curving up. All right. These levels right here, actually, let's see. If I stick a level here, it matches. If I stick another level right here, because I see this was touched twice already. If I stick a level right here, it matches it right here. See that? I didn't even do anything yet. I was just looking at previous months. So for SQ, if I wanted to go into this play, I would, this on a monthly. Let's go to the daily. Let's see what the daily is telling me. All right. If I wanted to go into this particular play, I would wait until it breaks this 70, 71.90 mark or 70 mark right here to go up. All right. But got to look at what's going on elsewhere. All right. You got to look at what the MACD is telling you. MACD, the reason why I still like MACD, it's a momentum indicator. So it will tell you what's going on with the particular stock. Now, the RSI is just telling you if it's overbought or oversold. So what I would do with the RSI, I would wait till it go back down here. All right, it retraces and moves back up because the momentum is there on the daily. Okay, it's just that people are just are buying it right now. We just want to wait till it falls down, and hopefully by today it will fall down, so we could just it will retrace down, so it can move back up. So that's a keeper there. Let's look at the weekly. Weekly, same thing. That's a keeper. It wants to move. It wants to move after earnings. Earnings was yesterday. No, I'm sorry, October 31st. So it definitely wants to move. Look at the hourly. Hourly is beautiful. Here's why I like the hourly. It's definitely going to be a retrace. You can see right here. It's definitely going to be retraced to move up. The only resistance from the hourly, which I like, if we could play this at least a couple of days, is this resistance of this $70, $75 range. But that's nothing. That's a low resistance. That's right here. That's that key level, of course, a key level right here, which is beautiful. So you don't really have to mark anything. And once it breaks this particular level, I would go for a call, but I just have to wait until certain levels are broken or wait until the RSI goes down before it moves up. Because right now, this big candle here, only thing you're looking at is retracement, pullbacks. That's the only thing that you're looking for. Once it has a pullback, and it may pull back down to like let's say the 68, 67 area. Once that happens, boom, it's going to shoot up. Same thing happens here. It shot up, it retraced. A couple of days later, boom, shot up. A couple of hours later, boom, shot up. All right. So if we would have took this call yesterday here, today we would have been nicely in profit. Okay. All I do on the Scany. That's all I do. I look at good plays, good setups on all of them, see what their percentages per day, see which ticker that I like. Let's look at Uber. Uber is another one. Whoa, Uber did good today. Shit. Uber did good. So let's look at the weekly, what the weekly is talking about. Weekly has some resistance, but if it passes this level of $30, around $30, $31, it will shoot up. It will shoot up. Not only that, look at that. What do you see here? If I take all of this out,
The EMA cross.
yep. If I took all of this out, that cross right here, and it's leading, everything is leading upwards. I like the RSI, it's not oversold, so we still have a few days, a day or two by next week to make some profit. MACD, everything is on the weekly. So let's put Uber, I like Uber, so let's put Uber on that paper trade list. So if we want to do, I would say just a week by the 18th. Let's see. It's at 29 right now. Any type of resistance, order block. No really resistance. If I put back my SR fig, that's the only resistance that I'm seeing right now that it might break right here. If I put on my SR channel, nothing. So nothing is really keeping it from going like except for about $33. So let's look at a $34, $35 target for next week on Uber. And remember, even if it's red right now, don't worry about it, because there was a couple of stocks that was red yesterday, and right now my shit is just moving, and I'm keeping those. So let's look at Uber. And let's look at
30 has a lot of open interest
for next week.
Yeah.
All right, let's look at it. Ooh, and look at the 32.50 for next week, the 18th. It has 17,000 open interest for 32.50. And if you look at it right here, it's primarily correct, because the only major resistance is here around the $33 mark. So this is correct. So if you look at the 32.50, it's only $20. So let's add that. As a matter of fact, let's put 5 contracts. And then this, I'm going to show you how, okay, when you're in profit, you can scale down as far as, okay, take two contracts out, sell 2 contracts and still in profit. So let's put 5 contracts on that. And let's go on Uber for the 18th for the 32.50. All right, put that in. All right. Shop is moving a little bit. Snap. Yeah, put the Snap in, right? Oh, no, I had Snap in there. Because I was testing Snap. Remember I told you yesterday, Snap is going to move?
Mm-hmm.
Snap is moving. All right. Shop is moving a little bit, and we got the 32.50 on Uber for November the 18th. All right. So this way, guys, it will save us from, from like, oh man, we in a day trade and so forth like that. Will it move? Will it move? I don't care. I'm just going to go ahead and sit back and relax, because I don't want you guys. Of course, we're still going to play SPY and SPX if we see that momentum, if we see that nice setup, But I don't want you guys, especially with the small accounts, I don't want you guys to play it a lot, because again, like this morning, SPY was going down. Boom, what happened? Big green candle. Okay, we got calls. Then a couple of minutes later, what happened? Big red candle. And stuff like that. You see what I mean? So unless you can control your emotions and hold it for a while, if you see a setup, then by means do it. Okay. All right. Now here's another one that I like. I like to do. What is it? Okay, so I clear my Scany. I go to optionable. and I use, which is the other one? Right here. I use the 50 EMA bullish cross. Okay. I look at that. I don't really look at anything else but this, which particular stocks that I played before. All right. Let's look at pins. Like past couple of days, pins moved up 8%. All right. Let's see what pins is talking about. Oh, yeah. I used to play pins a lot. Let me take all this off. So if I look at the daily on pins, already pins move. Look at this shit. Pins moved already. Pins about to break this here, this resistance here, this little resistance here, and move on up to the 25 mark. Karen, you're back? Karen, you there? Karen. Okay, she's probably there. Okay. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm back.
What was the technical on that again?
Huh?
What was the technical?
Oh, for here, for Scany? Oh, I just click optionable and I click the moving averages and the 50 EMA bullish cross.
Okay.
All right. I haven't tested the 20 yet, but I like the 50 because the 20 is more of a intraday type play. Because with the 20 EMA, it's a shorter time frame. So that might move a day or two. But I want something that's going to move a couple of days so we can hold it and make some more profit. You know what I'm saying? So I look at the 50 EMA. All right. I haven't tested any of these yet, but I like the 50 because the 50 we can hold for at least 2-3 days and make profit. All right. So look at the 50 EMA on pins. So let's go back to pins. Okay. So right now, pins has been on a slight consolidation, but as you can see, the only resistance for the past couple of ever since September, the only resistance is this level. So we have ample enough time to make it up there because every time it hit, it reversed, it hit, it reversed, it hit right here and reversed. So my next thing is, of course, this bad boy might hit. So I'll look at my MACD. MACD, this is on the daily. Wow. Okay. So MACD, and if you look at the previous ones, pins shoot up a couple of days before it moves down, or even move down a couple of days before it moves back up. So we might have a couple of days if it breaks this resistance to move to the $25, $26 area. And it's looking good. So if I go to the hourly, see what the hourly is talking about, man, the hourly, we missed the hourly, put on the orb. So we missed it since yesterday. So that was a key level where it was going to shoot up. And every time I see it in the pinkish, I know it's going to reverse and move up. Every time that it's from red to pink and the pink is getting shorter and shorter, that means it's going to move. But of course, you have to see certain levels or you have to see certain technicals before you go into the play. So this play would have been good right here yesterday where we would have started off here and it would have moved on up. And it's right now it's around $24. So if we would have got in around here, that was what, on the 9th, if we would have got around here at $21 and it's right now at around $24, then yeah, that's a nice $3 profit, which means it would have moved at least 60-70%. At least in the last day or two. So this is huge. Right now, the only thing that I'm showing right now is this resistance here. But of course, everything that's moving so quickly will have pullbacks. So that pullback, evidently, we will see it. We will see it no matter what. That pullback will happen and it will move back up. All right. So that daily, if I look at the daily again, I would base a quick play until next week, Tuesday, on this right here. All right. Even if it go down, even if it's in red, don't worry. Don't worry because it will move up. Because why? The higher time frame supersedes everything. The higher time frame rules over everything. Everything. So when I tell people, even are you in SPX still or SPY somebody?
I'm not. I cut them.
I told you to stay.
No, remember mine's expired today.
Oh, yeah. Oh, here's another thing too, guys. I was telling Eldora, if we're going to get into an SPS or SPY play, make it for a couple days. So if we have a SPY for today, if you're doing an SPX for today, put it until Monday or Tuesday, because theta will chew us up like crazy if it doesn't go our way. Remember that. Okay, so just in case, or unless we see unless some type of news came in and so forth, we'll do the 0 DTE where we can make maximum profit. But if it's a setup that you may like and see, at least put it for, even if it's a put, at least set it for a couple days just in case. All right. So let's look at one more play. Let's see. PayPal. I don't really like PayPal anymore. We did shop already, right? Yep. It's shop. It's Snap. Snap is in there. That's how I'm paper. That's how I got Snap yesterday. I was looking at Snap and I told you guys, hey, Snap is going to move, and Snap is moving today. Let's see. Let's get another one. All right. Let's look at TSM. And Uber's on here too. All right, let's see, look at TSM. TSM, same thing. Pull back is going to move. So if I go back to the weekly on TSM, I see a major resistance here that it definitely might break. Let me see, MACD talking about. The MACD is pointing up. The RSI did its thing, and it might go down here. So I would wait. But let me look at the daily, see what the daily is talking about. The daily had this particular resistance, and the only major resistance that I see with her, because this is a pullback right here. Anytime you see the pullback, this is where you would chart your levels always. So this is a resistance, possible resistance here. It was moving on up. So this one here is another resistance right here. All right. So in order to play TSM, me personally, let me look at the hourly. If I look at the hourly and that my original mark was the 74.78, I would wait till the pullback. Of course, it's always going to have the pullback. So it's way overbought. So it might just go down here to the MA line before it shoots up. So that's my only thing. That's the only thing I would look for. So I would just wait on the 5 minutes and see what the 5 minutes is talking about. And of course, here we go. That pullback may pull back all the way down to about the 73.32 before it shoots back up. That's the only thing you have to watch for. Everything. See how it went up? It pulled back and it shot up. Pull back, shot up. Pull back, shot up. All right, so this is on the 5 minutes here. So it did its thing today. It's way overbought. It's going down, and this is the level that you need to watch right here. See this level here? If you put a marking right here, if you put a mark right here, you will see it bounced from here, it bounced from here, and it bounced from here. So I'm waiting for it to see if it will do the same thing. And that's all I'll be waiting for. See how it's curving up, and it might do that. See that retrace, and it might move back up. So once it passes this 73.94, that's when we go into a call. Or if the momentum, if you see the momentum is great, it's going, I would wait. See how this MACD is going down? It's going to be red before it goes back green again. So I will wait right here. This right here will keep me out of the play. But yet it might bounce just a tad bit down and then move back up. So right now it's in consolidation mode. All right. It's in consolidation mode. And what I want TSM to do is to just pass here, past 73.93 before it moves up. All right. And that will be a long play. That will be probably until Monday or Tuesday play. And wow, you see how I charted it back in the 5 minutes? And it's almost correct. So once it surpasses this, the only level that I see that it may have a resistance around the 74.75 mark, which it will definitely beat. So once it beats this level, oh, it's going. TSM going to about the 78 mark. So that's a $4 or $5 move within the next 2 or 3 days. And that's all I'm looking for right now. For the swings, just to keep you guys into play and make money instead of just trying to day play and so forth. This is what we're going to do. Guys, check your Uber. Look what Uber is doing. Y'all put Uber in your paper trade?
I paper trade out of
Uber's
Robinhood. I mean, yeah, Robinhood. Let me open it.
yeah, Uber's up 20% now. Just like that.
Amazon is
Yep.
Uber's up 20% now. So if we want, because we only spent if we want, we can just take 2 or 3 off with profit and leave the rest. But we're just going to leave it until next week or till the end of the day and see what's going on. Shop is in green now. So everything is looking good. Everything, and that's all we're going to start doing the night before, or even at 3 o'clock, 3:30. We're going to look at this and see what we can come up with for the next day. Even if you want to hold it just for one day for profit. And this is how I got Meta. Remember Meta last week? Same thing. I held Meta because I saw just the higher time frame, guys. That's the only thing I want you to look at to depict on if you're going to stay a little bit longer in the play. Okay, daily, I don't really look at the 4 hour. I used to look at the 4 hour, but it's moving. TSM is moving. And look at this. Let's go back to the 5 minutes.
Did you see snow?
Huh?
Did you see snow?
I couldn't hear you.
Snow, your baby.
Oh, snow,
snowflake.
man. Yeah, I see it. $12 right now. And she was negative. I see her. We listen, next week, we're going to have that $300 challenge on Snow, because Snow has been doing some beautiful things. All right. But yo, look at this. Look what I just said a couple of minutes ago. Pull back before it moves up. Pull back before it moves up. You see it. You see it. And once it passes over, one more thing, guys. The orb is your freaking friend still. Use it. Maximize it. Take advantage of it. The orb is still, even if you don't play any other indicators, if you don't put any other indicators on your chart, keep that orb on that bad boy, because it will tell you a lot. All right. So yeah, like I said, pull back 5 minutes. It's going to pull back before it shoots up, and it's doing exactly what I stated. So this would have been a nice little quick 20-30% right here. If we would have got in right here, it would have shot up. And of course, my favorite with my trauma. Trauma got to be in there. Trauma definitely has to be in there. I cannot live without trauma. But yeah, and see how close the price is staying close to the trauma. I love it. So it was a pullback, and now it's going to move up. It's going to surpass that 79, 73, 93 like I anticipated, and it's going to move up today. So if we would have got into here for next week, this would have been a perfect spot to just go in and hold it for next week. And then our other resistance, major resistance, is the $74 mark. Okay, so this is how we're going to, it's going to move. It's going to move nicely. Look at that MACD. That MACD is pointing up. That MACD is hard, erect. That MACD is about to do something real quick. In about 39 minutes, you won't see. Yep, it's moving. There we go.
Which one is that?
Yeah, look at that price projection,
TSM.
that wick on that candle.
TSM.
Okay.
Well, on the hourly, yeah.
Yeah.
On the 5 minutes. But see the 5 minutes, you see the tip of the trauma? This is why I love the trauma. The trauma tells a lot. If it's holding in that curve, if it's holding above that trauma, all right, you know for a fact Okay, the trauma will be probably a little what you call a little support and resistance. But then when I put the EMA 9 and 21, that's another support and resistance that I see. So even if it
Right.
went down here and it touches that, it's going to move up. And it did exactly what I said. Look at that. It pulled back before it shoots up. Pull back, shoot up. Pull back, shoot up. Pull back, shoot up. And exactly what happened. Pull back.
She's biting on that mouth.
And shoot up. So we would have got in here for a couple of minutes and made bank ever from right here from 10:40. What time is it now? It's around 10:52. So in about 12 minutes, we'd have made some profit because of that pullback and shoot up. So we wait on a pullback. We price it here. It may be red just a tad bit because we got in when it was red, but then you'll see your profits will be in green right here. And let's look back at what else? Look at that. Shop and Uber. Beautiful. You can shop and Uber, guys, on your paper trade. So we're gonna hold this until next week and see what will happen. But
that's why we need to be in it. That's what paper trading irks me because it's like the ones that I'm real trading in, they're red. The ones that I'm paper trading in, they're green. Like, how does that happen?
Well, it all depends on the entry. All depends on the entry. Because let's say if you would have got in here, let's say if you would have did a paper trade for today. I mean, I'm sorry, you would have did a real trade for today, right? Let's say, remember, every time it moves down just 0.5%, that is just killing your money. So if you would have got in a 0 DTE play on TSM right here and it went down here, you probably would have been, if it moved up here, you probably would have been either even or at least 5 to 10% in profit versus us getting in here at this red candle and move up for a 20-30% profit. Okay, so it's all about the timing. I understand. I know exactly what you're talking about. It's all about the timing. All about the timing. And with Uber, we did the same thing. I think Uber, we timed it. We timed it here. What time we got in Uber? Around here. And it moved up. But again, I wouldn't wait. Even if you're in red, if it's going to be a long swing, even if it's in red for now, for today, I wouldn't care. Because why? It will move. So let's say if we got in Uber yesterday here and we was in red, right? We was in red. We got in at the top and then it went down. We were in red. Oh man, I'm down 10%. I'm down 5%. I'm down $20. But once that bad boy moves up, surpasses $1 or $2, we're in good shape.
So how do you trade the orb if it's already outside? Like, how do you know if it's going to continue?
Wait for a pullback. Wait for a pullback, and I just look at the hourly. See what the hourly is telling me.
Okay.
Wait for a pullback and look at the hourly. That's it. For intraday trading, day trading, if it's already passed up.
Snow, would you say it's a good time to get in now to make a couple of dollars or no?
If I look at snow right now, definitely a pullback. And if I look at the hourly is a little bit oversold. And the only resistance for snow, well, she's already up 8%. So I wouldn't even bother.
You wouldn't bother. Okay.
Yeah, which is too much. She's already 8%. We might have a little profit here. If we take it, and if it moves up to here, she's going to go down. Because again, look, it's way oversold. And she's in that level where at the same level here previously, and it went down. So, and you see how it's curving up just a tad bit like this. So she might go up, and we're going to watch her too. Let me save this. So she might go up to the 158 or something, and then before she pulls back down, because of course she's way over.
Okay.
Yeah, we can't. I wouldn't even bother losing any money from you guys.
Okay.
Can we look at Starbucks again?
Sure. All right, Starbucks. Starbucks is looking good. The only thing is people are taking profit here before it moves up. So let's look at the weekly. Weekly looks good. Weekly I presume with weekly, it might break over. If not, if it doesn't break over, we'll take profit today. So that daily, that it's going to be overbought a little bit right here. Let's look at that's the weekly. Let's look at the daily. Same thing with the daily. It might reach up here before it shoots back down. The hourly would definitely tell the story. So the hourly is looking like it's going to retrace a little bit because the buying power, if you see the green, the buying power is big. So it might just have a slight pullback before it moves up. And let's look at the 5 minute real quick.
Yeah, because it looks like it's reaching oversold on the 5, right?
Yeah, right here, it's going to be oversold before it moves back up. So we're going to watch this for the next couple of minutes. But it's too. What date you have your Starbucks for?
I have it out to 12/16.
Okay. So don't worry. Why you shouldn't worry? Because
I was looking at that weekly.
Yeah, that weekly is good. So don't worry.
Okay.
But yeah, this is just a pullback that's happening because it's evident. Look how high it is. Every time it went this high, it went down.
Yeah.
And then it shoot back up. So I wouldn't even worry right now.
All right.
So is that something, if you're not in, is it a good time to get in?
Right now, I would wait until she pushes to get in. I would wait till she pushed down here on the hourly. So it's what, 10 o'clock? So we have what, 3, 4, 5 more hours just to wait to watch it before she pulls back up. The only resistance I see is the $99 right here. The only resistance I see before she pulls up. Because again, you remember, it's Friday. People are just waiting a little bit, trying to get a little bit more profit before they sell off. All right. So if it moves down here, but the MACD is good. This is on the hourly. But if you look at the daily, data's shooting up perfect, just a tad bit. Oversold a little bit, but I would say it should reach over here. So it has a day or two for it to manifest. And the only resistance I see is that 99 price range. But if it breaks that, yes, it's definitely going to move up. And let's look at lastly the weekly. Weekly, same thing. Everything is pointing up. Just have one slight resistance here before it shoots back, before it shoots up. So everything that you're seeing now is potential pullbacks. So if you look at the 5, hopefully by 11:30, 12 o'clock, you're going to see that bad boy reverse and move on back up because it's way oversold right now. So it might go down just a tad bit before it goes back up. But again, I would just watch the hourly if you want to go in for a day or two, depending on which direction you want to go, and look at the trauma. Trauma's pointing upwards like this. I like that. The EMA crossings, the 9 and the 21 EMA, it's above it. So yeah, it's potential pullback before it moves back up. So this I wouldn't worry too much unless some stupid news come in about Starbucks that all their coffees is fake from monkey's milk. From monkey's milk or something. And then Starbucks is going too far. But yeah, this is just whatchamacallit, harmless correction. You're going to have it. See how it jolted back on the 3rd. It jolted up. It did a little correction. It moved back up. Again, slight correction, move back up. So that's what we're looking for here. Might small little pullbacks, correction before it moves back up. So again, read the chart before anything else, before adding any indicators and all this. Read the chart. The chart will tell you everything. Okay, especially on a higher time frame. The charts will tell you everything. And if you have the chart, and if you have to put some lines, put some trend lines and so forth, that's fine. Look at that beautiful double bottom. Look at that shit. And ever since June 16th, she's been going. That is a beautiful double bottom right here. And it moved on up. All right. So right now, with Starbucks has what, 115? So Starbucks about at least $20-$30 move. Needs to have a $20-$30 move to reach back up where she needs to be again. So this here is open free money right here with Starbucks. So I'm definitely looking, hopefully she will do what she needs to do by today and tomorrow, so we can definitely be in profit. But if not, for me personally, I'm holding Starbucks and UPS still till next. Call me cuckoo, but I'm holding it. But yeah, so that's how I want you guys to scan it now. Just go into Scany. Two things I want you to look at. Always look at the optionable because we want the options. First up, look at the technicals. Look at either, if you want to go long, CCI buy triggers. If you want to go short, CCI sell triggers. Actually, you know what? Let's look at the sell triggers. See, nothing here. They don't have nothing for the sells. But the buy trigger, and then if you don't see anything you like on that, just go here to the moving average, 50 EMA bullish cross, see what stock you like, and just look at the particular setup. Look at the potential setup. That's it. And just wait. Wait till it's something that you like. Wait until you chart it. Even if you have to add it, make another section here and add it as potential setup and look at it every day or every hour and just look what you're doing, and then type in, of course, if you're working, having a 9 to 5, type it on your phone. Like what I love, or Eldora she always does. She always write everything down. So she'll put blah, blah, blah. If blah, blah, blah goes over this, buy. Or if it goes under here, sell. So Eldora do that. Or again, favorite thing, type it on the screen. Go to your text tool. Bam, place it. If S-Buck goes over, $30, buy. That's it. And it's right there for you. Boom. So you're looking at this. Oh, I'm sorry, not 30, but 100. But if it goes here, you already have it set for you. You know what I mean? So it's definitely a good tool to have and to use and so forth. But again, the Scany, this particular section has been working greatly for me. I'm going to be using that. So let's, Jesus Christ, no. And this is the daily. God damn.
That's what I was saying.
Damn. Oh, shit. God damn, Snow.
I didn't want to chase it, but
yeah.
That's why I was like, can we get in? But I didn't want to chase it.
Let me see at the 5 minutes. See, the 5 minutes did it too. Retrace, went up, retrace, went up, retrace, went up, retrace. So yeah, it's going to, oh, Jesus. And it's way oversold though. That thing might just drop. That's what I'm afraid of.
Okay, let's not chase it.
Yeah, let's not chase it. If we would have got in here around 9:30, 10 o'clock, by all means, 200-300% easy, because it's at $13.
Right.
It moved up $13. So if it was 146 to 150, 159 right now, whatever, 158, yeah. That would have been
that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that would have been an easy 200-300%. Easy. It's up 9%. Shit. Look at it, and it's going, but it's way oversold. That's a sign that shit might just
just fall back down.
Punk. No, and for our case, we go in right now. What's gonna happen? That shit gonna go.
You see a big red candle.
We'd be like, what the fuck? our case, but look, see, we're not in it, right?
Yeah.
Look how it's moving. But soon as the money team get in it,
right, they're gonna see us coming.
It was like, the money team in, Soon as we get look at it. It's just doing. Let me see. Look at the hour. Yeah, it has a resistance of 161, so it might move $2-3 more because nothing else is stopping it. Nothing. Let's look at the daily. Yeah, might move up here. Nothing is stopping it. And that MACD is juicy. Y'all wanna paper trade and see what's gonna happen? Yeah, let's paper trade it be on the safe side. This paper trade is 0 DTE. Snow, what I said, 161. So 0 DTE for snow. $160. Oh no, 160. 160 is $175. So let's play that and see what's gonna come out. What's gonna happen if we got in right now at 1107. So it's already up $2. I got in at 1.63, 1.65 now. So it's moving. Yeah, she's moving. She might go up to 161 before she goes back down because it's too much pressure. Too much pressure for us to get in now. Unless we would have got in with 200-300 contracts. Then we would have seen some. Look, oh shit. It moved $12 already. So that 163 is 175 now. Wow. And then it went back down a little bit. But yeah, this is tricky. I wouldn't even tell y'all to go in because we got in too late. Almost 10%. That bad boy is going to fall Monday probably. Snow has been, and I'm surprised Snow doing this. Oxy is the one that should have been going up like that. And Oxy just moving $1 or $2. I'm surprised with Oxy.
Forget Oxy.
Huh?
I said, yeah, man, forget Oxy.
Yeah, right.
But you know what? Not to go still on Snow. Look at the 4-hour.
Right.
Oh yeah, the 4-hour looks juicy. It just needs to break this barrier, and it has a huge barrier to break.
Ah, okay. So
yeah,
okay.
See this here? That's probably going to be her downfall. But again, we're going to paper trade it. See, oh, now it's in the red now. You see, it's now 153. Because it's way, you got to look at the RSIs. It's way oversold. Way oversold. On any time frame. Oversold. Overbought, I'm sorry. 15 minutes, overbought. 10 minutes, overbought. 5 minutes, overbought. Now it's doing its thing. Going to go down.
Okay. Well,
You see what I mean?
Watch it for the downside then.
Yeah, but that's the main thing you have to look at. This is the momentum. Remember, this is where the stock is going. Okay, this is the momentum. That's what I like about the MACD. That is the momentum oscillator. So it will tell you what direction that the stock is going. Okay, this here will be our entry, how to enter the play. Right now, we're looking at it that is way oversold. I mean, way overbought. So we're going to wait until it goes where it needs to go, down to here, or even at the 50, 30 or 50 mark before it moves back up. So now again, it's probably a retracement. So we're going to wait for here, but again, it's going down. So I wouldn't even touch it now because it probably just did its thing for the day. It went up 9% for the day, and that's huge. Usually, with Snow probably around 5%. Even like a SPY yesterday, SPY went up so much, it's bound to go down. When? We don't know. But yeah, this bad boy here, if we would have caught it right here, or even yesterday, because yesterday would have told a lot as far as how the curve is going to move. And we would probably caught it here for a nice range. So probably this is nice pullback before it goes up. But yeah, I wouldn't touch it for the rest of the day. It did its thing. But the 4-hour looked juicy too. So in 2 hours, so by 1 o'clock, let's come back to Snow and see what's gonna happen.
Okay.
Yeah. But guys, yeah, that's the only thing I'm doing right now for the swings and keeping you guys in the money, making some money, and in the play longer, so we can make more money, like Snap, Shop. So just look at this, go into this, look at it, see what you like. You don't have to look at everything, just the tickers that you played before and so forth. Just to look at the tickers that you played before. And
so just so I can write this down. So this one is scanning, optionable, 50 EMA,
moving average.
crossing.
Yeah, moving average tab. 50
bullish
EMA.
Crossing. And what was the very first one you showed us?
The other one, Scany, optionable, CCI, buy trigger. Yeah. If you want to go puts, look at the sell trigger.
Or sell trigger. Okay. Thank you.
That's it. All right. So these right here, we can go back around 3 o'clock to see what we can probably do a nice small if you have $50, left for today, hey, let's try to do a $50 play. See what we get by Monday. Because all next week is good until I believe Thursday or Friday. So all next week is potentially green settlement because there's no meetings and so forth until Wednesday or Thursday. So we like this week. This week we popped off until yesterday. So that's a good thing. So if we can find a good swing 2-3 day hold to make maximum profit, let's rock and roll with it. Let's rock and roll. All right. Any question, guys?
No, it's helpful. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
You got it, y'all. You got it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Matter of fact, let's see what Bullseye got going on right now. Let's see. CVNA. DWAC.
Oh, 81%.
I know, right? Let's look at DWAC. Oh, look at Snow moving again. Oh shit. Yep. Snow did the pullback that it wanted to, and it might move up. So if you want to scalp this would be probably a good time to scalp it right now. But again, I ain't gonna touch it yet. So let's look at DWAC. Oh, DWAC about to fly. She's about to fly right here. She's going to fly. Damn, I wish we would have caught it right here. When did it come up? 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
10 minutes ago. Damn. So 10 minutes.
She moved fast.
Yes. And look, if we would have got it right here.
Forget it. Yeah.
Shit. Damn, it came in 10 minutes ago. Look at that. If we would have got it right here, we would have been nice.
I've been burned with DUAC before because of the volume.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
she
did
moved
good on that one last week.
Yeah, last week we did good. It was Monday.
As there's volume.
It was Monday, right?
I think it was Monday. Yeah.
We did good on that. And you can see it. Look all the indications of a bullish sentiment. Double bottom. Okay. Nice curve up on the MACD. Trauma is about to hit over the trauma right here. And the 9 and 21. And look at that signal. That golden cross right here just appeared. So this bad boy about to fly again.
Go in on this one.
This about to go. Yeah.
Look at my chain right now.
And look at the hourly. Hourly is beautiful. Hourly is pointing upwards. And even if you mark a trend line from here to here, you can see it's going to move up at least right here before it goes down. So you might have a good 30 minutes of good play on the hourly. Let's look at the daily. Daily is a potential huge swing. Wow.
It's so cheap. But maybe I should go out next week.
Next week, yeah. Do a next week play. Don't do 0 DTE because, again, she could change like that. So, yeah, she moved. Damn, if we would have saw this at 10:54 and got in around here at 11. Wow. It would have been. All right, Jess. Bullseye is your main target. Just don't do nothing else but watch Bullseye. Nah, let me stop. Nah, I'm gonna keep watching Bullseye too. Let's see what else. CVNA. Let me see CVNA. What's CVNA doing? Oh, CVNA did its thing this morning. Now it's going to go down. Let's look at the hourly. Yeah, hourly. Look at that. Hourly, she's going to go down.
Which one?
CVNA. Yeah, that's inverse. That bad boy is going to. Whew. Everything is pointing downwards because it's way overbought. And let me see, CVNA is 60%. So anything over 70, that's what I play. So yeah, 81% on DWAC is beautiful. 71%, let's see, EWZ. EWZ about to do its thing. Just a regular pullback before it moves up. The only resistance is that $32 range right now. So it has a $2 potential move today. Google, let's see what Google doing. Oh, Google about to, oh no, Google got a resistance here. Huge resistance. Let's look at the daily. Daily is a potential swing. Daily is a nice potential swing because it's in this particular range here before it moves up to about 102. And then this is just turned green from yesterday. And it's over the trauma. That's what I love too, that trauma. So yeah, it's definitely going to move. I'm going to add this to my paper trade. Let's add Google because Google does do for the right setup. Google will do good for you. So she has no resistance until this was. So if she breaks this resistance here, she's definitely looking up to the 102, 103 mark. So if we were to do a next week paper trade, let's do a next week paper trade. For November 18th. Let's see, where's the open interest? Wow, 100 mark has 32,000 open interest. So yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna do that. There's only 60 cents. I'm gonna get 10 of those on paper trade and see what's gonna happen till next week.
What are you paper trading out of?
What date for the 18th?
Yeah, for the 18th, $100 Google, $100 call, and I got 10 contracts for the paper trade. So we're gonna see how that pan out.
I'm up 20% on DWAC.
Jeez. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go back. Let's see DWAC. So that's the daily. Let's go. So the hourly.
It's gone.
Yeah, hourly, you have no resistance until $25, $26. So that bad boy is going to move up. So you good. Now, if you go back to the 10-minute, the 5-minute, it's probably going to do a slight pullback. Yeah, that's what it's going to do. Slight pullback before it moves up. But the momentum on the MACD is pointing bullish. See that? It crossed right here. And it was about the same time when that golden cross came up. So you're in good shape. So that's just the 5-minute. So the hourly looks good. Hourly pointing up. So everything is pointing up. So just stay. What you got next week or 0 DTE?
Next week.
Okay.
$30 call.
Beautiful, beautiful. Just in case it may go down. So you got next week. All right.
Can you look at FCX for me before you get on?
FCX?
Uh-huh.
Never played them. Oh yeah, I did play them. Yeah. I played them before. right. Oh man, we missed a nice double bottom here. So it's going to go if it breaks over here as far as a $38 or $39 mark, the next target would be a 43. So that would be what, $4 or $5 move on the weekly. So the weekly looks good. She jumped real high. Wow. You're in it now?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So I look at the weekly. Yeah. So she looks good. She's above the trauma, which is I like. That cross came up. So which I like right here. So it needs to break and hold over 38 before it moves up to 43. So she has nothing in between. If I look at the 4 hour also, nothing is holding her until this 43 mark. Hourly pull back, slight pullback before it moves up. So it should turn around. Hopefully it should turn around by the end of the day.
Okay.
So we're looking, oh, damn, the WAC. That would have been a nice hit at 1054. Nice one. All right, guys. So let's rock and roll. If you want, hey, go back to Scany, look at some charts. If you don't want to play anything today, with the 0D to E, don't worry about it. Let's look for at least one good potential that you like, that you can afford. All right. If it's a $50 play, $100 play, and if it looks good enough, let's rock and roll. And then you can even ask me, yo, Gabe, check this out. Check this chart. See if it's something that, is good. All right. So let's rock and roll on that.
All right. Thank you.
All right, guys. All right.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Mama, the fridge is open.